to Shokugeki no Soma or Food Wars, the fourth plate. I just want to say first too, rip everyone's predictions.
Yeah, that was depressing.
Because no one else here, I think no one here believed that Takumi was gonna win at all. We all thought he was gonna lose.
I thought everybody was going to win, except I thought Eldini was the one that has like the highest chance of losing.
Yeah. And then Ku thought that it was gonna be Soma and Megumi was gonna win, and Megumi lost.
Yeah,
right. I mean, come on, you just got trained from the former first seed, right, Shibuya, and like it turns out that he didn't just pop out of the blue, right? He actually trained her for a decent amount of time.
It was still like 3 days or whatever, so I mean, there's like
right, but
it just reminds me of like the shonen battles where it's like you think about cooking skills like fighting someone, you know, it's like you still like there's still like power levels of like the cooking.
Yeah, and then when we finally figured out what she put in that dorayaki, I actually didn't think it was that delicious. Ginger and apples. That sounds pretty gross.
I hate fruit.
Maybe that's why she lost.
Yeah.
I think it's a Japanese thing, but I think they probably really like ginger.
Well, I mean, the whole part was apples though, so she had to do apples.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's like the ginger. I mean,
the ginger stuff. It was mainly ginger.
Yeah. It's like it's supposed to bring out like the, you know, it's a seasoning, right? It's like a specialty. It's not like the main thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it was close. It was really close though.
She get 1 vote, so I guess that's better than King swept.
Yeah, it was enough to make the little bear girl pissed.
Yeah, I think the theme is if she would have went first, I think she would have won, right? Isn't that what they were trying to go towards? Because the first dessert that was presented to them actually kind of messed up the dish that was coming afterwards.
Well, I mean, they didn't say anything about that, but it could be.
I just remember like Aldini's that was Aldini's thing. That was so stupid.
Yeah, that was the whole thing.
So stupid.
How is it stupid?
I just want to cheat. I thought it was only gonna be Soma that wins, but I guess I'm wrong too. But I just want to say too, Aizen, his dish looks so good, like the roast beef and the egg.
Oh, I hate it. I really don't like roast beef that much, so I thought that looked disgusting.
And then like when they could, I don't even know how true it is about like the artichoke being out the bitterness. I actually want to try that in real life now. It's like eat like a dish that has like a bunch of artichoke and then eat like dessert right after.
You can tell me how it goes.
I mean, well, I don't know whatever you try, but it sounds good.
Dude, next time you go for roast beef, just ask for artichokes. And
then
they'll look at you
artichokes.
Like WTF, mate. No, like that whole thing was just kind of weird. Where it's not even like when they actually brought that whole part up, it's just like the next dish is just gonna taste terrible because of my dish. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Okay,
and then
my whole thing is like he made a fucking pizza in a gourmet challenge. How do you make pizza here? Like I know you're half Italian, but
yeah,
like you can make fucking pizza. Like,
hey man, he won.
It just goes to show you that pizza is life, okay?
Hell yeah! It is.
Like this is a manga, man. This is not an American cooking show.
Exactly.
Bro,
See,
it's from Italy, sir.
Right. And they're in Japan, not America, where people eat it every day. So I find it to be suitable. It's okay.
But I mean, I don't know. I like the whole thing where he was doing like the whole thing where it's just like your dish is just gonna seem awful to them. I'm thinking like, why, dude? Like, why even like worry about that shit? Like, should you just be like, shouldn't you be like confident in your own cooking abilities instead of trying to like bring people down? And then the whole thing is just like where like the judges are like, yes, he's right, instead of like with it being like a tournament, you'd think that they would take a break, wait for that to happen to actually keep it fair, and then just do it again. But which like there I thought was just unnecessary, like drama.
Yeah, they always do that in anime where like no one ever takes a break for any like weird situations. It's always you gotta keep going.
It's like dramatic. Yep. Well, the good guys are going to be at a disadvantage, but we'll keep going.
No, wouldn't that make sense, right? Because you're being rewarded for finishing first, right? So why would they take a break and give others a chance?
I don't know. That's like part of like if that's part of like the qualities. Like I mean,
I don't know if you really want to cook food fast, just to be fast.
No, it's a tournament. Of course, you have to be fast.
Yeah.
But no, I think it's perfectly fine the way they did it.
I got issues with the pizza. Like, don't fucking bring pizza in a gourmet.
I still would have destroyed that pizza. Yeah, because they're
pretty good to me.
Because was there a thing cheese?
Yeah, it was like the 4 cheeses.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I mean, like, was that supposed to be like their? That was supposed to be like their like
No, the
food?
main ingredient was beef.
Beef, yeah.
Oh, was it beef? Where the hell?
Yeah.
Okay, he had beef on the other, like on half
he
the
had
pizza.
the,
Right?
the whatever the Japanese food, which I don't know, I forgot, but he had some sort of Japanese beef, and then he put it on top of the pizza. You know, he's supposed to represent he's half Japanese, half Italian.
Okay, gotcha. But I mean, I guess now with the next one, we just I guess the next episode would mainly be all Souma, even though it seems kind of like whatever, just because we already know this guy's gonna win. I mean, I would be blown away
the thing
if
is, like,
he loses.
it's the guy who was in the last round. So I was thinking to pull up the excuse of like, oh, I'm just fatigued from my last Shokugeki. If I was at my full strength, you would have never won against me.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna pull that card. But he is the MC, so plot armor is always a thing, right?
Yeah.
So, but I want to say maybe the first half of the episode will be Soma winning, and then they're gonna set up for the next match.
Like just next rounds. And
Yeah.
then just kind of ended there. Yeah, I could see that too.
I would
Because
love to have the full episode focus on the cooking, because that should be like that's the main, like, the start of the show is just the cooking. Like,
this is JC staff though, so who knows what they're gonna cut
it's
out.
based on a manga, man. I have to go off the manga.
Dude, JC staff always messes stuff up.
If this is really the last season, I would want them to rush it in the beginning so we can have closure rather than ending the season on a fucking cliffhanger.
Wait, is this the last season?
Yeah,
I would
the
imagine so.
manga
Yeah,
already ended.
The final plate.
Wait, but like, Peter, do you know this arc that they're going on through? I don't know if he's here. If he's not, then God damn it, Peter. Okay, well, I'll have to ask him later. Then
Like, the manga ended, so this is the final. I'm pretty sure this is the final season. So, like, I don't know. There's another. I think maybe there's another arc after this, but it seems way too short for another arc. I don't know.
I swear, like, the manga was way like further ahead though than like where the anime was. Because there was so many breaks in between the seasons, unless like they just sped it up like crazy. I have no clue.
I mean, after this, right? What's really there left for them to accomplish, right? They kick out Central. They become the new top 10.
So do we know that they are taking the top 10 spots?
I don't know.
I thought they were just challenging the top 10. I didn't know they were like actually taking the spots because I thought I think
they're just challenging just the headmaster.
Yeah, just to basically take over the old rules.
I want to say they are battling for the top 10 because the prize is Solma's dad, which is like the #1 chef in the world. And that's the only thing that made it worthwhile for Central to even agree to this match.
Well, I think like because they were already expelled, so they had to bargain just to get the expulsion off.
Yeah.
So I think that's what they're fighting for, not necessarily like top 10. I think that's like has to be a different challenge because they can't bargain for any more.
I don't know, man. Soma's dad is pretty OP. I'd pay anything for that man.
He's a beast.
I forgot like the exact rules or like the exact footer like they were betting, but we'll see.
Brian, did you catch up to us, Shokugeki? Any thoughts?
Yes, I did.
Any kind of like new thoughts that we haven't maybe have said?
Not really. The pizza looks
Solid.
Pretty dope, right? Yeah, I want some. Would be nice.
I would definitely take it.
Dude, don't bring fucking pizza to the gourmet challenge.
Hey man, he won. He won it. But I'm glad. I'm honestly glad though, like that he did win because I just don't like the guy he faces. Like that guy's just I don't know. Like he's not really fun to listen to. He's not like I don't like. It's just annoying. Just a waste of time.
I mean, I suppose. I just wish they would have gave him like a different personality rather than Aldini having that tracer, like evil personality now.
Hey man, he grew.
Yeah, but it's not unique, right? I feel like it's not really a unique personality that was developed.
But he's learning
more
and taking though. He took the tracing ability.
Right, but that's not really. That wasn't really his forte, right? That wasn't his.
Yeah, that's fair.
The thing that made him special, really, right?
Yeah, but to be fair though, like he was also playing against like a creep, and just like a guy that basically would rather destroy other people's dishes instead of just like have faith in his own.
Well, I would imagine that they would bring out a personality that fits like a pro Italian chef, something that like embodies the main cooking ideas of Italy, not this evil, menacing, like forward-thinking, tracing, like type of personality.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just glad that he just got knocked out because I really did not want to see like if he actually got revenge to play against Souma. I just didn't want to see that. I did not care about the guy, but I got nothing else.
All right, so we're gonna head over next to Dr. Stone.